She got a wet butt soaking on the Zodiac over here. Inside the courtyard of the Abbey. There's a big bell up there. Columba was from Ireland. Came over in about the year 650, I think it was. Was a famous abbot already, a character in Ireland. There's a dove on top of this interesting sculpture. Really a piece of modern art. There's an interesting gutter carrying water down from 2 roofs into the courtyard. Calf was moving and mowing. Beautiful scene here, huh? Oh, you just got him. He's hungry or thirsty or something. He wants something. Young bull. Maybe that's his dad over there walking around. Where's he going? Anyway, this is the Abbey, the Museum Abbey. A bunch of buildings besides the church. And that looks like another entrance into the church, maybe there. Some interesting cattle grazing here. And along this beautiful skyline, we come to a nice set of horns. This cow. Don't know if she had triplets, but there's 3 calves. Taking a rest right by her. And there's the sea, and there's our ship. Waiting for us. Woolly cattle. They move very gracefully. And I'm right near the Abbey here in the grass. They've made a lot of portraits of the stones of the crosses that were carved here. Interesting scenes on the crosses and the shape of the cross. St. John's cross, they call that ring. Yeah. Tried to get him in some motion, but he tucked his head. Oh, there he goes. He's moving along. So this is where we're having lunch in the dining room of the St. Columba Hotel, the most famous character of this island in Iona. And that is his abbey, St. Columba's Abbey, Iona Abbey, surrounded by ancient islands. These go back 100 million years, they said, early, very early formation. Well, we've docked in Dublin, standing on our balcony of the Corinthian, scanning the horizon. I'm going to zoom in on this beautiful soccer stadium, football stadium, right across the way from us. I think we're on, I don't know if this is north or south, I'll have to look at the map again, but well, there's the sun is to the left, so that we're looking south. Beautiful stadium. I'll continue the skyline. This is the entrance to the, that's a river, what am I talking about? This is the River Liffey that goes right through the heart of Dublin. Probably the reason Dublin is here because of the Viking settlement, and I'm looking south, so that's west. Lovely city. This is Rosemary, our guide. We're at the Trinity College, which is the Book of Kells is in here. A lot of construction going on in Dublin, and a lot of traffic. Trinity College in Dublin, going to the Book of Kells. Zoo is in here somewhere. We're in the compound of Trinity College now. Our guide is going to be doing the fast track tickets line. He's going in.
One was where the lady and master and lady had their, they would probably have two separate bedrooms in those days. And then the smaller window up at the top, this is where the nanny and the children were. So we'll head off, Tim, and
these were
it's
Georgian
just
houses.
But all of them were built to the same specification except the doors. They could have done anything with the skylight over the door and the door itself, but everything else had to be in the same design, the same size, etc. Now things have changed, of course, over the years, but it's still one of the best examples, this square, of the great Georgian times period. There are more offices, as she's one of our great designers, and we're going to be turning right here, and we're going to go down another Fitzwilliam Square. But Louise Kennedy is about 30.
We're about to go into St. Patrick's Cathedral. Bus has dropped us off. A lot of tourists here today. This is where Bishop Cohen, she kept saying, built the cathedral in memory of St. Patrick, who used to baptize people in this area. St. Patrick's Cathedral. You have to pay an entrance fee. Carol is sending out the tickets.
Take any photographs of the choir. There is a wonderful boys' choir. Wealthy, as you can imagine.
It's the Boyle Monument. Businessman from Cork who built this in the church. Memory of his first wife. Wasn't that sweet? Richard Boyle created Boyle's law in chemistry. Gas law.
Is the wonderful
stained glass, 1860 stained glass.
Refurbished and rebuilt, new parts built on, and this particular window was put in by the Guinness family. The whole place
The Guinness family
by the Guinness
donated this.
Now on the left side,
Our guide just mentioned that the Guinness president, the original Mr. Guinness, used to sit in the pew over there, and he would put some pound notes or whatever the monetary, he'd line them up in front of his pew on the railing, and as the priest talked, gave his speech, he would remove the notes to speed up the shortness of the sermon.
Was many a time I rambled 100 miles or more, but tobacco in a tin whistle, sure I never saw before. Well, as I came home on a Thursday night, as drunk could be, I saw two boots beneath the bed, where my old boots should be.
Right off the Iona bridge.
And I said to her,
got
would you carry me down to me? I met with Captain Farland, his money he was counting. I first produced the pistol, and then produced the rapier, saying stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver, the sharing da-ba-doo-da-da. Whack on the radio, that's whiskey in the jar. Well, I came to lose money, and they paid a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket to
That's his real hair. He's got horns going out of his head. This is this guy. She's rocking here. This is like the Jackson Square of Dublin, I think. People just having a good time everywhere you look. Nice looking ladies. No idea where our guys went. Well, we just had a